call to order the meeting of the Halifax Planning Board for September 21st, 2023. I'm also supposed to announce that the Planning Board meeting is being recorded by Area 58 and can be viewed on YouTube, and I think Community Access Television, if I'm not mistaken. I'm getting a nod, so I guess I'm right. First things first, I want to ask about the agenda. Does anybody have any additions or any comments on the agenda before we vote to accept it?
No, sir.
No, sir. I'll make a motion to accept the agenda as presented for tonight's meeting.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded to approve the agenda. All those in favor? Aye. Sounds unanimous to me. Let's see. First thing on the agenda at 7 p.m. is the continuation of the hearing for 359 Plymouth Street. At the last meeting, we had some questions. I think some of them were answered by the Conservation Commission, but I believe it had to do with riprap, perhaps? Is that what we were talking about?
Yes, there was a question asked whether the slope on the side of Mr. Coletti's does have riprap, and it does.
It does.
That slope does have riprap.
I took the time, as exciting as it was, to view the Conservation Commission's meeting on the 5th of September. I thought they pretty much handled everything we've been talking about as well. They did in fact issue an order of conditions. They did put a last-minute amendment on that order of conditions in terms of anything discovered that was not previously brought up on the site that would stop and be addressed as soon as possible or to whatever extent needed to be taken care of. Unless anybody has anything to offer on this particular site that we haven't already heard, that hasn't been discussed over and over, I'm going to entertain a motion from the board to act on this. Once we do that, we will not take comments from the audience any longer, only from board members. If we're prepared to do that, is anyone prepared to make a motion?
Does anybody have anything before we do that?
Want to make a motion?
You were ready.
I'll make a motion then that we accept petition number, I don't have a number here in front of me, petition for 359 Plymouth Street, file number 22,
Yep.
SPR-231, as discussed, an amendment and with the conditions that were brought up to the board.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Board members want to discuss anything? Does anybody have anything to offer before we vote? I mean, we've kicked this thing down the road quite a bit.
Other than the fact that I think the applicants, as I have made mention before, I think they've gone out of their way to change, add to, and improve what the original application was that came before us, and I think I'm in favor of the petition.
Anyone else comment? I'd like to, if nobody else has anything to add, I'd like to add to what Bert just said. This has been discussed at length. Again, I thought the Conservation Commission handled all of these issues. Change is always difficult for everybody. I think this is as good a plan as you could possibly come up with. This site's going to be developed at some point. I think it's been thoughtful. I think it works. I'm in favor of it, but
Well, I think it's also important to note in here, from the Conservation Commission, it would say it was 3-0 to approve the current plan. And the thing that I think most of the members or the residents were concerned about is that if any water issues arise in the future, and in here it says conservation will be contacted for an inspection of said findings. So it seems like there's an action plan in there if things don't go according to the drainage expectations. So that offers a little bit more confidence for, I think, most of the concerns were.
And this board specifically sent the applicants back to conservation to discuss all of this, and they did do that, and to your point, it was a 3-0 vote. So if we're ready to vote, I will ask all those in favor. Let's do a roll call vote.
Vernon Elliott, aye.
Bert Gainer, aye. Yes.
Rick Mary, aye.
Amy Troop, no.
Tom Ilias, aye. Passes 4-1. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next item on the agenda. (111) Palmer Mill Road, Form A application submission. I was just going to get up and get the plan. I see Amy's doing that. Is there anybody here for that this evening? No? Interesting. I think everybody has a copy of the checklist. Everything seemed to have been checked off.
You're too late. You're too late. Passed. We're good. Get out the back door.
You're all set.
Yeah, he went out that way.
Yeah, he just left. Okay, thank you.
That's fine. We should punish you by making you sit through the whole meeting.
Take a look at that. Okay, this is an estate lot.
Do we have copies of the application or anything?
Yes. They're on, your
They've been in the
file.
file, yeah. There's a checklist in there too. I just saw it from the bill. Yeah, here it is.
That's right. 5, 6, and 7. Unless we're both blind. Tom, are you looking at something that we're not? Or we don't seem to
Yeah.
see lot 4?
It says 84 lot 4 on the application, I don't even see a lot 4.
Right.
That must be the assessor's map and lot.
Maybe 4 lot 4.
It's too bad Holly wasn't still on the board of assessors. We could ask her.
She is.
Oh, you are, that's right, you're still on the board. I'm guessing they're talking about the assessor's map, but...
It is. It's parcel ID 84-4, so it's map 84.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It looks like what they're creating is 6 and 7.
Oh, the whole thing is lot 4, and they're making it
6 and 7, yeah. On the assessor's map, lot 4.
Okay.
For the record, you didn't know what that was going on either. I wasn't the only one.
No, but I'm right with you.
Well, it looks to me like they've got everything they need. They've got an estate lot and a straight frontage lot. They've got the 50 feet on the estate lot, they've got the size.
How many acres are required in the state law?
It's 80,000 square feet, yeah.
So this is the, this is one Quonset, this is the house of, like, at peak, so to speak.
And all we're actually doing on a Form A is signing off that subdivision control is not required.
That subdivision
Yeah.
control does what?
Is not required. Subdivision control is not required because they meet the minimum standards for a lot. Because it's got street frontage. They've got the adequate street frontage for both of the lots. They required 50 feet for an estate lot and 150 feet for a straight lot. They've got both of that. And it doesn't leave anything else non-conforming, which would have been lot 5 on this plan. You cannot leave a non-conforming property. This looks pretty straightforward.
I'll make a motion to approve the A&R plan, application. A&R plan for map number 84, lot number 4, on plan. How are we gonna, just, the, plan made on, do I have a date? I'm missing it.
Plan prepared for Andrea Hay,
Yep,
Webby Engineering, and on July 25th, 2023.
there it is, July 25th, 2023.
Do we have the Mylar pen? Did she think to put that in there?
We had one downstairs, but of course,
Yeah.
now I will look.
She might have left it in the car. We'll never find it downstairs. That's all been changed around. Oh, excellent. Well, if we can sign the other copies as well, we can start with those.
And then it goes around and comes out.
Do you wanna have everybody vote, or?
Yeah, we'll have everybody go. I have a motion, right? Did I get a second? Second. Moved and seconded to accept the A&R plan for
Palmer Miller.
111 Palmer Mill Road. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I don't hear anybody opposed. Anyone opposed? Unanimous? Sign umpteen copies here, and we'll sign the Mylar
Hold
last.
on, wait a minute. Oh, is that the?
We can sign it with anything.
Oh, I thought you had them on.
No, the Mylar's on the bottom.
All right. I thought you were doing
No,
mine.
it's okay.
You wanna put them all in the pile and?
Yeah, we'll just send them all there.
Yeah. And then I think Bert will have one that you didn't, right?
Yeah, everybody, you want to sign on to it?
We'll just toss it back away, it'll all be uniform.
You got it.
No.
Put this back here because I think everybody's this one. Oh, only keep this.
Yeah, I'll take it over later. Do you wanna pass those down and they can start?
Yeah, I just figured I'd do them all at once here. Signature gets sloppier as we go along. wise guy. Send all these down, we'll do the Mylar last.
Finish calling, and go here, and then roll. Want us to start the Mylar? So it doesn't smudge. And keep it real straight, you Oh, okay. We'll go ahead and delete it.
Yeah, give it a
We
minute,
have one here.
give it a minute to dry so it doesn't smudge.
Okay. And then this one goes with that.
Lovely.
No, we haven't done it. I figured it'd keep nobody will come on top of it.
To do the application, this is in the bottom.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah,
Yes.
we need to, should be a signature line on that. Yeah,
Do we have an official one, or we just?
no, we'll just use the one we got.
Should we sign the application?
Yeah, that's what we were just
I have
discussing.
this one right here.
Oh, you do, okay.
That's the one.
Yeah, it's just a checklist.
Do we do two of them or?
I don't think we need to, but we got it, we can sign it. I think then you also just leave everything on the cart when we're done. She'd take care of it.
Yeah, Dylan, you can bring the car downstairs on the road.
Oh, she said to leave it up here.
No, they left the door open.
Oh, they did, okay, good.
Where's this address? This is just your signature.
There it is.
Okay, we got them all, we got the Mylar down there.
Yes.
What's up? Yeah, that one.
Should we go one with the Mylar so that they can just have one for themselves and one with the Mylar, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but nobody's here for it though, right?
No, but do they need one of these too? I mean, maybe
Well,
that's.
maybe that's why she wanted to. I'm surprised she could've
She'll
just
handle
made
it, I'll just roll it.
Yeah,
together.
just
One
put
will
it all over there and let her do. We gotta get a better Mylar pen.
Okay.
I'll talk to her, I'll talk to her.
Do you think- I'm gonna just leave it for a minute and.
Yeah, we'll
roll
take
it
care of it
up.
when we go off. All right, moving along. I'm not sure where she was going with this. Discussions, actions to be taken, none. Bills, we do have a bill. Halifax Express renewal subscription.
I make a motion to pay the Clinton Halifax Express renewal subscription for 1 year in the amount of $27.
Do I have a second?
I'll second. Okay, Rick's got it.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Only need 3 signatures. Meeting minutes. Has everybody had an opportunity to read the minutes for August 17th, 2023, and September 7th of 2023?
Yes, and I think on the third page in the blue, I would like her to add some other things that were stated, and I would like her to take out descriptions of how things were said.
Where are we talking here?
3. Because some of the things that she's stating are not 100% how they were stated, so I would like her to redo that section and bring it back to us at the next meeting.
All right, in the meantime, we can also give everybody an opportunity to look at the film.
Sounds good?
So that was for which, that was the 17th, was it?
That's correct, August 17th.
And what about September 7th?
On the fourth page, in the section on discussions and actions to be taken on 590 Monpont Street, I didn't exactly suggest a waiver, so I want that to be reworded as well. And I'll go over it and send her what I think, what I stated according to the video.
Okay, so we'll leave these till next meeting. We do have some correspondence from the town of East Bridgewater. Findings and decisions on an application for a special permit for property located at 300 Thatcher Street. Also findings and a decision on the application of a special permit for the property located at 10 Natalie Drive, East Bridgewater. For those of you who don't know, towns are required to notify planning boards in abutting towns of any actions being taken for special permits. So we get notified, not that we typically have any interest in it, but we get notified anyway. Okay, next up, we have Mr. Kasaya Nesrella, wanted to talk to us about a sign.
Yes. That's not pictures. The sign that's on Hemlock Lane, you want to put the same sign on 416 Plymouth Street. And it's 48 by 40. That's a duplicate sign. And put it on 416 Plymouth Street. And what do I need to do?
You said it was 48 by 40?
48 by 40.
It's right here, Tim.
Now, are you moving the sign, or is the sign
No.
still, it's gonna be a dupe
I'm
on
gonna
both
duplicate
places?
that sign, put it over there.
On the one that's there?
What's that?
On the big sign that's there?
No, that sign's gonna stay where it is on Hemlock Lane.
Oh, no, I mean, like, are you gonna be part of the whole shopping center signs?
No, it's gonna stand by itself. Everybody needs to like a lot of these kitchen has one sign there.
you're looking to us basically to add this or amend the site plan, basically, is what you're coming to the planning board for, right?
I just want to put a sign there that, you know,
Yeah. I mean, permit, we don't issue the permit, but we okay it in terms of site.
What's it have, you have a copy of the bylaws there? I think it's gonna be, what, 10 feet from the sidewalk, and then, of course, square footage wise or square inch wise. This whole big long chapter on one side.
A single freestanding sign is allowed to be 30 square feet for one.
Was it 30 or 40? I thought it was 40.
40 for multiple businesses, I believe it is. But that's in the,
I mean, that's under
yeah,
Yeah, that should be, yes.
yeah.
who issued the sign permit? Selectmen?
So do we don't have a copy of,
I have the bylaws right here.
oh no, I was thinking about the site drawing.
We don't have that here tonight.
Yeah, to locate it on the site drawing. I mean, I don't have a problem with it anyway, but as long as it conforms to the building requirements. Like I said, you're still gonna need a building permit
Right.
to place the sign. We're putting one on the site, basically, is what we're doing.
But so then there can be two signs that are 40 square feet or more, because there is a whole
It depends on the
set of
frontage.
signs.
Well, if you have multiple businesses, you can have a multiple directory sign. I believe that's 40 square feet. I'm doing this from memory now. It's been a while since I've looked at that. 30 square feet for a single business.
I've never seen
Two sides.
anything on the frontage in any of these bylaws.
Yeah, I think there's a frontage.
Complexes with over 300 feet of frontage will be allowed two
Two signs.
freestanding signs
Yeah.
that not less than 175 feet apart. So are we gonna have them come
Is it
with
gonna
a
be the-
modified site plan?
Exact same
Well, that's
thing
what I
as you
said,
have. It's
we
not
need
gonna
to
have
put it on
internal
the site
lights
plan.
or
We
anything
should-
like that.
A maximum of two
Nothing's
signs.
gonna change. You're just gonna duplicate that one. Put it down the street.
I don't know how much frontage there is there in that, I mean, the whole place has a,
80 feet of frontage.
yeah.
No, for the whole entire property.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, way more than that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, he's got enough for a sign out front, but we don't have any place to put it on. We don't have the plot, plan to say it's going right here, that's all.
Yeah, have you filled out an application or whatnot yet for the building permit? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we don't have one.
I mean, I think we can approve it subject to being able to have him show it to us where it's gonna go on the plan.
Right.
Just so that we know that our plan's reasonably accurate.
I have the site plan.
Do you have it with you?
I know I
Oh, no, I know you have one. We don't have it up here,
I
that.
can get you
Yeah.
a copy of the site plan.
Yeah, well, we've got one someplace too, so.
And
fine.
I'll have a ready engineer.
Yeah, just locate it on it so we can just
Right.
know and we can take it up at the next meeting and just approve it for that spot.
I'll bring it in this meeting.
Okay,
Great.
okay. And I think that's it.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All those in favor to adjourn?
Aye.
Aye. I don't hear any opposition to that. Next scheduled meeting is October 5th, 2023. And in case anyone hasn't...